I've known Noah since I was probably 13 years old. I mean, I always came up here and stayed with those guys, and they always opened up everything they had. It gets cold here in the wintertime, so I always try to return the favor and invite them back. And Noah's a powerhouse, dude. He'll drive down to Florida, 14 hours, drive right back in a day. He's like, I'm not even phased, I'll drive the whole way. They used to come down and hang out, especially for like King of the Peak and contests we'd have, and I'd surf with them, and it was fun.
I would go down to Florida and stay with CJ and Damien and Buddy. I remember I had been in Florida for like a month, and I hung out with Lil Tant for probably like a 2-week stretch. I was just actually getting to know him.
Noah and I were just, hanging out down in Cocoa Beach, shooting photos with Mez and Dugan, and we were just surfing and hanging out, and he seemed really content with what was going on. From the outside look, but I guess from the inside it was just a completely different story.
When I was in Florida, I just had time to reflect on my life and just kind of seeing where I was with everything. I just noticed that I had fears, I had doubts. I just felt kind of empty. I felt just dry. I just felt like I was just running on no gas. And
it's not like he was, down in the dumps, drug addict, thieving. He was already doing everything right, He was in the magazines. He had a pretty successful professional career that was budding into something bigger. He was making money. He had everything.
At that time in my life, I kind of had everything I ever wanted. My surf career was going good, but I noticed that I wasn't completely fulfilled. Like there was definitely something still missing, and I was trying to fill it with something, and I couldn't seem to find it. The only place that I knew to turn was just home.
Woke up and Noah was basically gone. He was like, I gotta go. He didn't really explain too much why or what was going on or anything like that, and he was just packing his boards and his bags and taking off to head home.
Pretty much on my drive home, I was thinking a lot.
I knew something wasn't physically wrong with me, but inside it was like I was dying. I wasn't alive.
I prayed a prayer in my car because I had always believed in God. I had always prayed to Him every now and then at that time. And I was like, God, I don't really know what to do. I'm like, Lord, I don't know if you hear this, but this is what's on my heart.